All right, what's going on, G's? Appreciate everybody tuned in to Lone Wolf Nation. Now, I want to talk to anybody that knows inside, within themselves that they struggle with an insecure mindset or they struggle with relapsing. Now, what happens when you have an insecure mindset is that you may pedestalize other people over you. And let me explain to you the dangers of that. Now, see, what a lot of y'all don't realize y'all do that have an insecure mindset, because listen, I come from having the worst kind of insecure mindset. It didn't get no worse than how insecure I was. And the fact that I've overcome that, I can see things that I wasn't really seeing. And I can explain to you what you're doing, and I can pull you out of that. I have the power to do that. Now let's get it started. Now, what you don't realize that you do with your insecure mindset is that you give people powers that they don't even have. Number one. So every time you catch yourself do that, just remind yourself that these people don't have those powers that you're giving them. You're giving them your power, because those are powers that you can possess. Because these are things that you see within your own perspective. These people may not even be thinking about those kind of things that you're thinking about. Number one, stop giving people powers that they don't have. Number two, you struggle with making things more complicated than they really are. For instance, you could be on a basketball court. It's a one-on-one situation. You got the ball. He's playing defense. All you really got to do is maybe, you don't got to, what an overthinker might do is think, oh, I got to shake this guy because look at how he's positioned on defense. It looked like he's playing real tight D on me. I might not be able to get away from him. So now you do all of this extra dribbling and you don't get away from him. Why? Because you already gave him your power. Now, the thing you got to understand is this. Most people know how to hide. They just know how to hide. It's an illusion game out here. And all you have to do is psych yourself out every time you feel negative thoughts and insecure thoughts. All you have to do is that. Psych yourself out. Understand that these are just thoughts. You don't have to act these thoughts out. But you act them out because you're not allowing yourself to live in the present moment. You're actually living in your head if you think about it. You're allowing yourself and you're putting yourself in your brain. Now, the best thing that I can tell you real quick before I get into the point that I can give you is do more things that take for you to be in the present moment to do. Like meditating, like sometimes interacting with people, and most importantly, interacting with yourself. See, if you a lone wolf like me and you don't got really anybody around you, as far as family or even friends, then you must talk to yourself. And another tip I want to give you is that, first of all, let me finish the point I was making. Now, like I said, that dude is playing defense. All he's doing is giving you an illusion when he's playing extra hard and stiffening his body. And the reason why it's an illusion is because he knows and sees within you, because of how you carry yourself, that you're insecure. So he knows that all he has to do is sell it, and you're gonna give him the power that he needs in order to get it done. I'm the GOAT, bro. I'm telling you, man, that's what you're doing. He can see because of the vibration that you're giving off, because of the thought patterns that you are feeding into. See, the thought patterns that you feed into have a lot to do with who how your vibe is as far as how other people perceive you. Now, see, the way you react to these negative thought patterns is who you are. It's not about what happens. like they say, which is a saying I do believe in. It's not about what happens. It's about how you react to it. It's always about that. Every single time you need to be reminding yourself that. It's not about what happens. It's about how you react. Whether it be in your mind or in the physical. Even if you relapse, it's about how you react to the relapse. If you hang it over your head and you allow other channels to make you feel less than because they talking crazy about how you relapsed, how you have relapsed, right? Then they are selling you an illusion and you are biting the bait. Because they want, because they believe, because they know what it felt like to be insecure. There are people out here that instead of doing what I'm doing, they will play mind games with you so that you can give them your power. Like, wow, I know he's right, man. Or whatever you may be doing subconsciously that you don't realize that you are giving these dudes your power. Right? But I mean, eventually people like that don't really go far in life. And even if they go far as with statistics and stuff like that within, they feel like bad people. They know that they are a bad person for moving how they move. And it won't last long. Right? Because I've always, I'm not the type of guy, I don't want to make nobody feel like, they are less than who they truly are because of a relapse. And I've done that in the past. And I'm going to also leave those videos up for growth purposes so that people can see who I've grown to become. With understanding that I have a true impact on this platform and I don't have no business doing anything like that. So it's short-lived, which is beautiful. Now, that's really all I want to say in this video. Be mindful of the power that you have, even when you don't realize that you have this power. Because just because you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not there. And I need you to let that sink in. You feel me? Now just understand, man. Insecure thoughts are not real. It's like watching an animated movie. Now, you can believe that the things that are taking place in the anime movie is real and think that you can do it in your real life by giving these people that make these anime movies more power because of how much you feed into it. Or you can just watch the anime movie, enjoy it as entertainment, and then go about your business and understand that real life is separate from that. You can be humble enough to understand that everybody in this life, whether they want to admit it or not, has negative thoughts, has insecure thoughts. Just because they don't admit it don't mean it's not there. Right? Now, you are a king, man. No matter what you believe, you think, no matter what your negative thoughts tell you. And I know it's tough that you realize that with practicing and practice like semen retention and celibacy and just on the road to, on the ladder prosperity, bettering yourself, you are starting to realize that you are your own worst enemy, and that can be pretty tough to deal with. But please don't overcomplicate it. It's very simple. Just believe in yourself. Peace.